Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm super excited to welcome you to this training. So, as you can see from the title of the training, is titled E-commerce across Africa. Like 2 months ago or so, we sent out a message about how you can start e-commerce across um, the international space, US, UK, Canada, and all of that. But this time around, we're talking about e-commerce within Africa. E-commerce within Africa. Okay, so um, how do I even start? Okay, let me start by appreciating you guys once again for showing up. For some of us, this is the first time we're interacting after after like maybe 3-4 years, you know, and life happens. You get. We've all been busy from our days of mini exportation. We are now transitioning, or we've already transitioned into e-commerce. We are no longer. I'm no longer selling food products. I'm no longer exporting food, but we still do export. By virtue of e-commerce, we're also exporting, but this time around, not food items as we used to, but we're branching off into something else. I'm going to show you products that we are currently selling across Africa, so if so you can have a look at it, and then you can decide if it's something you want to go in for. Sorry for that interruption. Let me turn off my network. I need to turn off my network now because calls are coming in. All right, so let's continue. So when we talk about e-commerce, what exactly are we talking about? Just a moment. So when we talk about e-commerce, what exactly are we talking about? I'm going to share my screen now so we can begin from there. Let me share my screen so we can begin from there. The entire screen. Okay, so let me Google. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Please confirm if you can see my screen. You can just type a 1 or a yes if you can see my screen. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So basically, e-commerce is selling of physical products across the internet. Okay, selling of physical products across the internet. So a good example of e-commerce is what you see Jumia doing. Okay, what you see Jumia doing, Jumia, Konga, Gigi, Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, you know, all those are examples of e-commerce. So e-commerce is basically selling of physical products across the internet, okay? However, this training, we're not going to be looking at how you can build a platform like Jumia. That's not what this training is about, okay? This training is not about how you can build a platform like Gigi. Neither is it about how you can build a platform like Amazon. No. There is a unique way you can do e-commerce across Africa without you leaving your current location, okay? Without you leaving your current location, there is a better way you can do e-commerce, and that is what we're going to show you today. Now, e-commerce has different aspects. We have, okay, I don't want to go through all the different aspects we have. But then what I'm going to cover in this training is just two types of e-commerce. One of which is drop shipping. Drop shipping. Many of us already know that word, drop shipping, and many of us must have heard about drop shipping before. But the angle to drop shipping we are going to be approaching it from is drop shipping across African markets. That is, you are selling physical products across some African countries. Okay, so how exactly does it work? How exactly does e-commerce work? So let me just demonstrate how it works. I would open now I open on up to Facebook. Let me just go to Facebook. Okay. All right. So for those who don't already know what e-commerce is about, you can look at my screen. Now, if you look at the left hand or the right hand side of my screen, we have there's this column where we have sponsored, and below it we have an advertisement showing outerwear. So that is an example of somebody selling a physical product. That is an example of somebody selling a physical product. Okay, let me see if I can get any other example of someone selling something physical. Okay, just a moment. If I can get any other example, if I can't get any other example, I'm going to work with this one. Okay, so let's work with the one. Okay, good. We have one here, payment on delivery, free delivery. So let's click on that. So we're doing this for just in case we have anybody here who doesn't understand what e-commerce is about. Okay, e-commerce is about selling physical things on the internet. So let me go back to Facebook. So I clicked on this advert here. These are like solar lights, okay? These are like solar lights at the top right hand side. So when I clicked on it, it took me to this website. Automatic steady solar flood lights. Buy 5 pieces today and get 1 free. Promo closes soon. So this is their e-commerce website. These are their products that they are selling with the prices. Okay, so if, for example, I'm interested in buying any of them, I can just come here, click here to order. Let's see what happens. So it's taking me to a detailed like, okay, we call it product page. This is like their product page where they give you details about the product. Okay, and at the bottom of the page, what do you see? Enter your delivery details below. So the customer is going to put in his name, phone number, WhatsApp number, email address, and then the delivery address. Okay, and then he's going to select the quantity he's buying and then submit his order. So as soon as this person submits the order, the owner of this website will receive either an email or a notification depending on how the person has set it up, and he will now package the item, contact the customer, deliver the item, receive payment, and everybody smile home. So that's basically what e-commerce is about. Okay, it's selling of physical products. It can be hair, it can be shoes, it can be bags, it can be phones, it can be laptop, it can be any accessory, something physical. Okay, something physical, right? So that is basically e-commerce. So how can you take advantage of this e-commerce across Africa? Now, how can you be in Nigeria and be selling in Ghana, for example? Or how can you be in Nigeria, or how can you be in Ghana and you'll be selling in Cameroon, or you'll be selling in Benin Republic or Equatorial Guinea, as the case might be? That is what we want to learn from this training. So we are going to be leveraging on a platform that many of us know very well. So for dropshipping across Africa, we have about 3 different steps. There are 3 different steps. Step 1, you need something to sell. You need a product to sell. And the product you are selling should be a product with high demand. Step 2, you need a website, like what I just showed you. You need to have something that will explain in detail about the products you are selling. And thirdly, you need to have a reliable delivery system or fulfillment system in place. You get the point. You need to have a reliable delivery system or fulfillment system in place. And fourthly, which is most really important, I didn't mention this in our last class, you need to have an automated selling system in place. You need to have an automated selling system in place. Like the advert I just clicked on a few minutes ago, I saw the advert on Facebook. The owner of the product, I don't know the person. The person is probably sleeping. The person is probably sleeping. But I saw his advert on Facebook. I clicked, I went on his website, and if truly I was interested in the product, I would have imputed my details to place the order, and the person received the order and delivers. So the fourth step for your e-commerce business to work is an automated selling system. What I mean by this is you need to have advertisements running on either Facebook or Instagram or Google or YouTube or TikTok or Snapchat, depending on the platform you are using. You need something to push your product out there. E-commerce is not about word of mouth. Yes, you can try some form of word of mouth marketing, but if you want to really scale with e-commerce, you need to have an automated selling system in place. That will guarantee you consistent sales. Okay? So I'm just running through. I'm going to give you like a breakdown of all these 4 steps, by just running through to just give you a bird's eye view of how drop shipping across Africa work. The steps. I'm just giving you the steps. Okay? So let's go practical now. Let's go practical. Step 1, if you want to sell, maybe you are in Ghana and you want to sell to Nigeria, what do you need to do? The first thing you need to do is to get a good product with high demand. So where will you go and find products to sell? Now, where will you go to find product to sell? And before I even go on to explain where you can get product from, I think I need to break down this concept of drop shipping a little bit. So when it comes to drop shipping, you are not buying any you are not importing any products. You are not doing any mini importation. This is not mini importation. You are not importing the products. Okay? You are not stocking, you are not buying the product and stocking it. You are not doing any form of those things. What you basically need to do is identify a product you want to sell, then set up a website, list the product on your website for a higher price. Okay? If you are buying the product from your supplier for like 100 naira, you can list the product on your website for maybe 500 naira or 1,000 naira. And so you start advertising. And when people come on your website, they see your advert, they see the product, they click, they place their order, and then you negotiate with the supplier to deliver the product to your customer. Please, if you got my explanation about drop shipping, type a 2 on the chart. Let me go over it again. Drop shipping is basically you identify a product, use the product to design a website, then list the product for a higher price than the price of the supplier. So if you are getting the product for 100 naira from your supplier, you list the product on your website for say 500 or 1,000 naira, and you advertise on Facebook or Instagram or whichever platform you choose to do so. And when you get a customer, you have an arrangement with your supplier to supply the customer, and the customer will pay at the price displayed on your website. That is how you profit from it. So you don't need to buy and stock the product when it comes to drop shipping. If you got this explanation about drop shipping, please type 2 on the comment section. Let me be sure that we are together. If you got the explanation about drop shipping, type 2 on the comment section. Let me see. Okay, perfect, perfect. You said you can't see my screen. Somebody is saying he cannot see my screen. If you can see my screen, type a yes. If you can see my screen, type a yes. So, Mr. Justus, if you can't see my screen, I will advise you log out and log in again. Okay? I will advise you log out and log in again so you can see my screen. Okay, so with that explanation about drop shipping, now let us move on to this first step. How do you find a product to sell? Now, let's just use this example. I'm in Nigeria and I want to sell to the Ghana market. How do I do it? So what I need to do is this. I will need to come on this website that we all know, gg.com. Now, Gigi has operations in at least 5 African countries. We have Gigi in Nigeria, we have Gigi in Ghana, we have in Uganda, we have in Kenya, and we have in Tanzania. I don't know if there's any other country apart from these 5. So you see these 5 African countries, you can actually sell across these countries without leaving your location, your current location. So how can you do this? What you just need to do is log into the Gigi account, the Gigi website of the country you are interested in selling. Log in to the Gigi account of the country you are interested in selling. So let's say, for example, you are interested in selling in Ghana. So you can say, go to Google, type Gigi Ghana. Okay? So after typing Gigi Ghana, it's going to give you their website URL, because like in Nigeria here, it is gg.ng. That's the Nigerian website URL for Gigi. But for Ghana, it is gg.com.gh. So you go over to the website. All right. Okay, so no, I'm not going to open this one. This one is telling me to register. So I'll just go to gg.com.gh. All right, so this is the website. So you can just scroll through, and if you have any particular products in mind, you can type in the name of the product. Okay? You can type in the name of the product if you have any particular products in mind. But there's something I said here, not just any product. I said you need to look for a product with a high demand. Now the question is, how can you identify a product with a high demand? There is a tool from Facebook that will help you to identify a product with high demand. And that tool is called the Facebook Ads Library. The tool you can use to identify a product with a high demand is called the Facebook Ads Library. Facebook Ads Library. To access the Facebook Ads Library, what you need to do, come over to your website address and type in Facebook Ads Library. Okay, so type that on Google, and then you click on the very first result. Click on the very first result. Okay, click on the very first result. So let me just take a few minutes to explain how this ad library works. So basically, this Facebook Ads Library, it is a directory where you can go and search for all the advertisement that is currently running on Facebook. You can go on the Facebook Ads Library and search for any company. So if you know of any Facebook page, you want to check if they're advertising, you can come use the Facebook Ad Library and look them up, okay? But I'm going to now show you now how you can use this ad library to identify hot selling product or product with a high demand. Now, let me ask this question. If you have a product you are selling and you're advertising on Facebook, day 1, you didn't get any sale. Day 2, you didn't get any sale. And you run the advert for 1 week, you did not make any sale. What will you do? Are you going to continue running the ad, or you are going to stop running the advert? Let me get your comments. If you are going to continue running the ad, type a yes. If you are going to stop running the ad, type a no. Let me see. You have been advertising on Facebook for 1 full week. Nobody bought, no sales. Will you continue to advertise that product? Let me see. I can see some people saying, typing. Yes, I can see no. Yes, it's a waste of time. Yes, waste of your advertisement budget. So, what if it's a situation whereby you see somebody advertising a product for more than 1 month? Every single day, the person is advertising that product every single day for more than a month. What will you conclude about that product? What will you conclude about the product? Use the comment section and let me know. You see somebody advertising for 30 days. Every single day is running advert for a particular product. What will you conclude about that product? Thank you so much, Mr. Olowo, that the person is making money. Yes. Said it's selling, the product is selling, it's viable, it's selling. Very good. Personally, if I run advert for a product for 3 days, it doesn't sell, I leave that product. Or I go and create a new video. You get? So with this Facebook ad library, you can be able to identify people and products that has been selling for any number of weeks or months. How do you do it? This is how you do it. So once you log on to the Meta Ads, Facebook Ads Library, where there's a section here where we have search ads. So I'm going to, the example we are using now is for someone in Nigeria trying to sell in Ghana. So what you need to do is just change the country here. It's showing Nigeria now, so we're going to change it to Ghana. We're changing it to Ghana. Okay. So, and then for category, we're going to select all category. Okay. I'm going to select all category. Now, for the search term, they said search by keyword or advertiser. So what you need to do is this. Because it is e-commerce, we're looking for products that are selling in the e-commerce space. You can type any of these phrases. Either you type payment on delivery, or you type free delivery. Okay? Either you type payment on delivery, or you type free shipping, or free delivery, or you type shop now, or you type buy now, or you type order now. Any of these phrases is enough. So just type payment on delivery and enter. Payment on delivery and enter. All right. So now once it loads up, it will show you advertisements that are currently running, and interestingly, it's going to show you the date when the advertisers started running that advert. It's also going to show you on what platform are they running the ad. Like this very first advert here on the left, the far left, the platform here is Facebook and on Instagram, and this person started running the ad today. Okay, this is not the kind of advert we're interested in. Remember I said the ad should have been running for nothing less than either a week or a month or more. Okay, so to be able to identify those kind of adverts, we need to come over here to filter. You click on filter. Okay, now under active status, select only active ads. Only active ads. Okay, ads that are currently active. Then you are going to choose ads that has been running since the beginning of last month. Say 01 0. Let's do like this. Let me put 2023. So I want to say advert that have been running since June. Okay, advert that have been running since June till now. Okay, so let's see what will happen. We have over 1,600 advertisements that have been running from that time till now. Okay, so let's see what we can do. If we can scroll down. So you can see these are different adverts. You define what, okay. Okay.
Previously held in Nigeria, Kenya, and Japan.
Please mute your device. Mute your device, please.
Similarly, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NISTA, achieved the new
mute your device, please. Is it?
to adopt trusted technology that solve local and global problems in their operations. Today is at the 19th edition of the ICTEL Expo organized by the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI. Did that impact in the correspondence? We have more details.
Mayaka, please mute your device.
Please mute your device. Oh, mute your device, please. Please.
General, the National Information Technology Development Agency.
All right, thank you so much. Please, as soon as we join in, let's not forget to mute our device so that people can get the full value from this training. Okay. So let's so it's still showing me advert that started running today. Okay, it's still showing me advert that started running today. Okay, but if you want to really do this, okay, let me go back and do something. Let me just put adverts that started running active. It started running since May 1st, 2023 to August 1st. Let's see. If the advert is active, it means it is still running. Okay, so just a moment. Okay, so these adverts showing now has been running since on the 1st of August. Today is on the 10th. Okay, so let me just look for any of them. Let me just look for any of them that I can just use to demonstrate. use anyone. Okay, let me use this. Let me use this healthy world. The advert started running 1st of July. Sorry, 1st of August. Okay, so you can see it's a hair product. It's a hair product. Payment on delivery, free delivery, and this is the video. Let me play the video.
Can you see this? This? When this happens, it simply means that there is not enough nutrients and blood flowing in that specific region of the scalp. For that reason, those tiny holes that hair grows from, which is called the hair follicle, they start closing up. And this often leads to scanty growth of hair, hair breakage, hair.
For a hair growth oil or something like that. So this is their website. Let's take a look at the website. Their website is even down. Can you imagine? And this person is running ad. Okay. So this is a hair growth product. So now let's go to, now let's assume, okay, this person is selling. It means running this ad for more than 10 days. Okay, for about 10 days. If he's not selling, he will not be running this ad. Now, let's say, okay, you decide that this product sells. What you now need to do is go over to Gigi and look for a product that is similar. It mustn't be exactly the same. Okay, so let's type here now on the search hair growth oil or something, if they have anyone on Gigi. All right, so we have some here on Gigi. So what you can do, since you've already seen that we have people running adverts for hair growth oil, what you can do is to negotiate with any of these suppliers of these products, suppliers of any of these products. Ask them to give you reviews, if they have reviews and testimonials of people who have used their product and what they are saying about it. If they can, they should give you. Okay? This is selling for 140 Ghana cedis. So let's open it up. So what you just simply need to do, come over to where we have show contacts. That's the contact of the supplier in Ghana. That's the contact of the supplier in Ghana. So you can see different people are even selling this product. So it's not one person that is selling it. Some people are even selling it for 80 Ghana cedis. 80 Ghana cedis. So what you can do is discuss with maybe two or three different suppliers. Okay, you tell them that you want to be selling these products, how many do they have in stock, and can they handle bulk orders that you're going to be reselling the products. Negotiate with them. So you can even see, now on Gigi here there's competition already. Some are selling 100 Ghana cedis, some are selling 80 Ghana, 90 Ghana, some are selling 150, some are selling 140. But I can tell you that if you list this product on Facebook, if you design a website, having identified the product, what you just need to do is go set up a website. And list this product for ×2 or ×3 the price that the supplier will be giving you. Okay, so if you are getting it for say $80, you can list it for say 240 Ghana cedis. All right, 240 Ghana cedis is fair enough, because this is a pain point. Any lady who has a loss of hair, okay, is a big pain point, and they will be willing to pay that to solve that problem. So, and that is after you have also verified that the product works. Okay, because if it doesn't work, it's a problem for you, because customers will definitely give you their review and it will be nice. So you should also find out if it is that kind of product that has to do with health related. You must ensure that the product is working. All right, so we have showed you now how to identify a product that has a demand. Okay, going by the list here, we have just demonstrated to you how to find a product with a demand. If all I've explained thus far makes sense, if everything I've explained thus far makes sense, use the comment section and type a 3 or drop any your favorite emoji so I know that we are all together. If everything I've explained thus far about how to use Facebook ad library to find product I've been selling for some time, if everything I've said makes sense, use the comment section and drop your favorite emoji. I'm only seeing one person. I'm only seeing the comment of one person. If all I've said, and if you understand, if everything I've said about how to find hot selling products or about how to find products with high demand using the Facebook ad library, if that explanation makes sense, use the comment section and drop your favorite emoji. Let me see. All right, thank you so much. So we are together. So I've been able to show you how to find products. So you might now be wondering, okay, the product is in Ghana, the supplier is in Ghana, so how do we proceed? How do I get somebody who will buy the product at a higher price and I'll now be able to make money? Don't worry, we are coming there, okay? So going by the steps we listed before, the first step is get a product. The second step is after getting a product, okay, after getting a product, don't worry, if you're not clear with any explanation, there will be room for question and answer. So just take down your question, okay? Just take down your question. So after getting your product, you might be wondering, okay, where will I get somebody in Ghana? I'm in Nigeria or I'm in Cameroon. How will I get somebody in Ghana to buy this product? This is how you do it. You need to set up a website. You need to set up a website. If you go back to this Facebook ad library, you see some people like this person selling excuse me, let's see, like this person selling this now, it has a website. Let's go back to the website. The person is selling a kitchen, whatever. Let's see. So let's open the website. So free nationwide delivery on all orders, payments or cash on delivery. Slicer, slap slicer. All this one is for wives and mothers who do a lot of cooking. Manual shopping machine that shops food when you slap the plunger. Okay. So they have a website. That's the point we are trying to make. So how are they able to sell the product? They have a website. Okay. I'm going to show you some websites that we are using. Okay. So this is their website for selling the product, for selling the product. So let me just. So they have a website for selling the product. So that is what you need to have. That is what you need to have. That's the second step of the process. You need to have a sales funnel or a website or an e-commerce store. Let me just use this opportunity to just share with you. Truffles White is our product we are currently selling across 4 African countries. So we have a website. We have a website we are using to sell this product. Okay? This is our own website. Okay? This is our own website that we're using to sell our products. Okay? And from this website, so the flow is when people see the advert about this product on Facebook and they click on it, it brings them to the website. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so it brings them to the website, and once they click on I want this package, it takes them to the order form and they fill their details. Okay, they fill their details and will get their details and will process their order. So for you to do dropshipping across Africa, you need to have a website. So like the people in Ghana, they have a website. So this is their website they are using to sell that product. Okay, this is their website they are using to sell this particular product. And let me just check one more thing. This advert has been running since the beginning of this month. This advert has been running since the beginning of this month, which means they are selling. Okay, this which means they are what? They are selling. So that's for that. So if you must succeed with dropshipping, you need a website. So how do you go about getting a website? If you are a technical person that can design your website yourself, fine and good, you can design it. But for you to design a website, you need to have your domain and your hosting plan. You can buy a domain from GoDaddy or Namecheap or smartweb.com.ng if you want to patronize a Nigerian platform. But personally, I use Namecheap. Okay, I use Namecheap. So apart from getting your website, you need to have a social media page, a Facebook or an Instagram business page. Like, let's go back again to this Facebook ads library. This is the name of the page running the advert. Let's open it. Let's open it. I just want to show you guys practically. All right, so this is the name of this is the page running that advert. So in addition to having a website, you need a page. Okay, this is looking very poorly designed, to be honest. This is looking very poorly designed. It doesn't look professional enough, and they just have 5 likes. I mean, you want to make money and you don't want to spend on things like this. Okay, but they have a website. Sorry, they have a page. So for you to do dropshipping, in addition to having a website, you need to have a Facebook business page, a professional Facebook business page. Okay. Let me just. This is one of our page. This is one of our page. Okay, this is one of our page that we're using to sell a product, for promoting a product. Okay, so it is not your normal Facebook profile. It's not your normal Facebook profile. It's not your normal Facebook profile. You need a Facebook business page to do this thing. And then thirdly, you need to have set up your business manager account, Facebook business manager account. You need it. Not even advertisement. You've not gotten to the stage of advertisement. Set up your Facebook business manager account. All of these things, they are free. Facebook business manager account, Facebook page is free. The only thing you spend money on is Namecheap to buy your domain and hosting. Okay, so if you want to buy a domain and a hosting, you can come over to Namecheap.com. That is what I use. That is the platform I use. I use Namecheap because they are reliable. Okay. We have some Nigerian platforms. We have some Nigerian platforms. Excuse me. Don't know what's happening here. Google.com. It don't know what's happening. Whether it's my network, I don't know. It's not opening up. But Namecheap is one example. Another example is for those in Nigeria who want to patronize Nigerian brands, you can go with smartweb.com.ng. Okay, smartweb.com.ng. Let me just. I don't know if this is my network, honestly. Let me see something. Just a moment, guys. Let's see. Okay, it's not my network now. I think it's still manageable. So you can get your domain and hosting from from smartweb.com.ng, and you can design something. If you cannot design it, you can meet someone who is knowledgeable about this, and you can design a professional website, something really good, something like this. We've been using this to sell for some months now, for like close to 5 months, and it's giving us sales on a daily basis, or something like this, something very professional. You need to do something professional, okay, if you must sell, okay. This is a lot more professional than what we saw earlier on, okay. So that's about that. So if it's something you cannot do yourself, you can contract somebody to do it for you. All right, so that is the second step of the process. And then the third step, like I said, is look for a reliable delivery system or fulfillment system. Now, you need to negotiate this with your supplier because you are not in Ghana. So how do you go about getting a delivery agent that will, because the flow is, when somebody come on your website and place an order, you are not in Ghana to deliver the item. So how do you go about it? You go over to Gigi, okay? So as you are negotiating with your supplier, find out from your supplier if they have a delivery company that they are working with. If they can refer you or recommend any reliable delivery company that you can work with. Many of them will gladly do that, okay? But if you don't want to go through them, you can go through Google, all right? So let me just show you how to do it. How to find delivery agents in any country. So you can just come and type in logistics. Either you type logistics company in the city, like the main capital city of the country. Like Ghana, you can say in Accra or in Kumasi or in Ghana. Okay? It doesn't really, let's go like this. Excuse me, guys. So Google has a list of Google My Businesses that have been registered as logistics company. Okay? So let's see. So you can see Miracle Logistics Company. You see this one, Ashivas Logistics, Better Logistics, and you have their website as well as their phone number. Hallmark, Freight, different. Some of them are freight forwarding, some of them are shipping company. Okay. Another thing you can also search with is dispatch. Dispatch logistic company. Okay, let me see. No, let me remove this logistics. Let's go with this. Delivery service, courier service. Okay. So another name you can also type with is courier companies in Ghana, right? So for example, let's go with this one. Let's see. Okay, just a moment. a moment. Okay, so now we have their number. Their number is here. Let me see if their website is up and running. They are located in Accra. So this is their website. Get a rider. You see? The code for every dispatch rider in Ghana. Okay, let me see. It's like they have a network of dispatch riders, which is also fine. Which is also fine. You see? Without wasting time, we have gotten a company in Ghana, motorbike, courier, and dispatch services. Yes, this is the kind of people you need. Okay? We have a lot of persons joining in. I don't know. So this is the kind of people you need to work with. Make your request through any of our channels. So either you request online, our system will track the closest rider out there, you know. So I think they have a network of delivery riders. They have a network of delivery dispatch riders. They have dispatch companies that are partnered with them. Okay, so this is also fine. So the way it works is this. So once you get an order, you send your customer details to the dispatch rider. So the dispatch rider go over to your supplier, pick up the item, deliver to your customer, and collect payment on your behalf. And then, since you are in Nigeria, what you can now do is get a foreign, how they call it, exchanger, somebody that a delivery agent can pay money to, and the person will transfer to you in Naira. They transfer the Naira equivalent of the Ghana cedis to you. I hope this is not becoming too complicated. So guys, let me know in the comment section if you are clear with the explanation I gave about how to go about getting delivery agents to fulfill your order. If you are clear with the explanation, just type a yes. If you are not clear with the explanation, type a no on the comment section. Let me see if we are together. If you are clear with the explanation about how to go about getting a delivery agent that can fulfill your orders, type a yes on the comment section. I'm waiting. I'm only seeing one yes. So does it mean that out of the 40-something, 50-something persons? Okay. If you are clear with the explanation, type a yes. If you are not clear with the explanation, type a no. Yeah, don't worry. It's because it's the first time. That's why it's a bit complicated, but I will explain again. Okay? So some persons are saying no. All right, so this is what I'm explaining. We are in the third step. So in the third step, I said, get a reliable delivery system or fulfillment system in place. Because once people place order on your website, they need to get the product delivered to them. So how do you get the product from the supplier to the customer? So like I said, you have two options. The first option is to discuss with the supplier if he has a reliable delivery agent that you can partner with. And when you are doing this, ensure that it is with a company, not an individual. It should be a company that you can be able to check up online. So that's the first recommendation. Your supplier can give you, because for your supplier to be selling on Gigi, selling on an online platform, he definitely must have a delivery agent in place that handles his orders. So that's why I said the first option is speak with your supplier, negotiate with them so they can give you their recommendation. That's the first option, okay? The second option on how to get delivery agents. Why do you need a delivery agent? It is the delivery agent that will pick up the item from your supplier and deliver to your customer. So the second option you can use to get a delivery agent is to go on Google and type in courier companies in Ghana or dispatch company in Ghana. Okay? So let me go back again. Google.com. So what you can do is just type in dispatch companies in Ghana. Okay. Come down to where they have places and you click on more places. So as you can see from the left hand side, we have different dispatch company, courier companies that you can partner with. Let's go with this third one. Shabu dispatch services. So they don't have a website, but you have their phone number here and their address is here. Okay, their phone number and address is here. 2 years ago, somebody gave a review. 4 years ago, it's been a long time. Let's go with this one that has. This is the one we opened before now. Let's try another one. Yaba Ghana delivery services. Okay, so they have the website. So let's go back to their website. Fast and affordable delivery. We ensure timely and accurate delivery for individuals and businesses using advanced technology and skilled personnel throughout Ghana. So this is a Yaba Ghana deliveries. So this is a delivery company. You can see same day delivery, international shipping. They even do shipping abroad. So it's fine. So this is a big company for what I'm already saying. And you can see the WhatsApp icon here. You can WhatsApp them, tell them what you want, how they operate, cash on delivery, mobile money payment on delivery, you see. So with a delivery agent like this, you get them to pick up your item from your supplier and they deliver the product to your customer. The customer pays them on delivery as they are receiving the product, and then they remit the money to you using an exchanger. Okay, like for us we sell in in Cameroon and in Benin. I have an exchanger. So once maybe at the end of the week, usually weekly, on a Sunday, the just a moment. Before I go further, for those who were complaining or who said they didn't understand the explanation about okay, so for those who were saying that they didn't get the explanation about delivery agents, I hope it's clear now. If the explanation is clear enough, type a yes. If you are still not clear, just hold on. Once we are done, we're going to allow for question and answer. Okay? Don't worry, we're going to talk about all that shortly. So the next step I want to explain now is how you go take get your money, from Ghana. That's what I want to explain now. Okay, so okay. Let me share my screen. So this is I have a group with my Cameroon delivery agents. Okay, you can see these are orders I drop for them. As soon as the orders come in, okay, I drop the orders for them. All right, so So as you can see, this was on Sunday, and she sent a breakdown for the week's activities. And then she was like, please send me payment details. So I said, please send to the usual account details. Can you let me know when you do so? And then she did. As you can see, this was the payment she sent. How much is it again? 68,500 Ghana cedis. Sorry, Sefa. Okay, 68,500 Sefa. Guys, do you know that Sefa is now higher than Naira? This morning, when I got the Naira equivalent from the exchanger, I got 78,000 Naira, 550 Naira. 78,550 Naira, that's what I got. So even Sefa is now higher than the Naira. You get the point? So like what I was saying before, she paid this money not to my account, to my exchanger, and the exchanger transferred me the Naira equivalent. So if you are selling in Ghana, we are going to link you up with an exchanger. So your delivery agent, this P-Rush is our delivery agent in Cameroon. So your delivery agent will send your money to the exchanger, and the exchanger will send to you in Naira. That is how you get your money. So it's going to be, it can be like on a weekly basis or every 2 weeks, depending on your arrangement with your delivery agent. You get? So that is basically how the flow work, because I know a lot of you will be itching on like, I go take get my money, but I think I've explained that. Okay, so let me go over and share my screen now, and let's continue from where I stopped. All right, so I've explained how to get your reliable delivery system, and number 4 is your automated selling system. Now, let me tell you one thing. 5 years ago, April of 2018, I tried this same business model called dropshipping. Okay, I tried this same business model called dropshipping. I think let me turn on my camera so we can talk. And let me stop my share first. So 5 years ago, April of 2018, the business model I started with was dropshipping. That was when I wanted to even make money. The first time I wanted to make money online, dropshipping was what I tried doing. So I went on Google, watched plenty of videos, and I started to implement on my own, blindly, without a guidance, without a mentor. I bought domain, bought hosting, bought logo, designed a website. But guess what? I had zero knowledge about how to sell online. Zero knowledge. I've never sold online before. Zero knowledge. Week 1, no sale. Week 2, no sale. Week 3, no sale. For about 3 months, I did not make any single sale. And then I concluded, this online thing is not working. I packed everything and I tried doing things offline. It was towards the end of that year of 2018, I got connected with a friend who was, at that time, he was selling on Jumia, Gigi, and Konga. He was selling senator wears, men native attires on this platform, and he was crushing it. Though, the way Jumia thing works, you just list your item on Jumia, just the same way with Gigi. Just list your item there. Jumia will be promoting it, and with that, my guy was cashing out. So that was how I got to understand that this e-commerce thing is working. It's just that it is me that don't have the know-how. So I failed 5 years ago. I failed woefully. Wasted money, time, and effort. I did not make a single sale. Reason is because I did not know anything about marketing. I was trying a business I didn't know anything about. Nobody to guide me, no mentor, nothing. I failed. But today, April of 2023, we started an e-commerce brand. And as of this moment, we have gotten more than more than 1,200 orders. More than 1,200 orders from when we started. More than 1,200 orders. And every day we get orders, minimum 10 orders every single day. Now the question is, what is the difference? Why did I fail 5 years ago, and why am I crushing it to some extent now? In one word, is growth. Growth. And when I say growth, some persons can describe it as personal development. So when I got connected with my friend selling on Gigi, Jumia and Konga, I decided to learn. I went back, started buying online courses on e-commerce, on dropshipping, and that was how I started learning. And one thing I invested heavily on is learning how to sell online using social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and all that. So currently, if you must succeed with dropshipping, you must know how to sell online. You must know how to sell online. You must know how to advertise on Facebook and on Instagram. There are other platforms, TikTok, Google Ads, YouTube Ads. For me, what I've mastered is Facebook and Instagram. And that's what I'm using to sell across these 4 African countries that we're currently selling. So, the number 4 step here that I describe as automated selling system, it in simple layman term is advertisements or digital advertising. You need it. You need it for you to succeed. Because I'm in Nigeria, but people in people in Cameroon, in Benin Republic, in Equatorial Guinea, they can see our adverts on a daily basis. How is it possible? It is because of the power of Facebook advertisement and Instagram advertisement. So that is a basic and a fundamental requirement for you to succeed with dropshipping. You get? Because that is why you can be in one location and you'll be selling and making money from other economy. You get the point? So it is very, very important. You get? It is very, very important. You cannot ignore that aspect. So it's either you do it yourself or you get someone who is knowledgeable about it to do it for you while you make the sale. All right. I think I've kind of covered the first part of this training, which is dropshipping. So from all I've explained, when it comes to dropshipping, no need for importation of any kind. You don't need to import anything. You don't need to import anything. You don't need to stock product anywhere. You get, identify a good product, design a website for it, sell the product 2 or 3 times higher than the wholesalers, the price you're getting it from the supplier. List the product 2 times or 3 times higher than the price you're getting from the supplier. Then set up your Facebook business page, set up your advertisement, and start selling. Once you get your orders, send the order to your delivery agent. The delivery agent go pick up the item from the supplier, delivers the item, collects payment, and remits to you from any parts of Africa that you might be residing. That is the flow. That is the flow. Okay? So I want to quickly just run over the second way you can also do e-commerce. That's the way I do it. I don't do drop shipping. I do I have a brand. I have a brand, my own product I'm selling, and I'm the only one selling the product in these countries. Okay, myself and my distributor. So if you go on Gigi or Konga or Jumia, you won't see the product there. You won't see the product there because it's my own product. How do you get suppliers? You can get suppliers from Gigi. I think I explained that before now. Okay, so building a brand. Why do you need to build a brand? How is it different from dropshipping? So for dropshipping, like I said, you don't need to import the product. You just buy and resell products that are already available online. But when it comes to a brand, you need to build the brand. You need to decide on the product, manufacture the product, get your NAFDAC number, design the label, design your sales page, and what again? Okay, let me share my screen so that you can see the steps. I will rush through this one very quickly because the time is ticking. If you are getting value from what we are doing here, please type value. If you are getting value from what we are saying, from all we have been saying thus far, type value. If you are getting value from what we are doing here, type the word value. Let me see. If you are not getting value, say you are wasting your time. Type you are wasting your time. If you are not getting value, let me know. If you are getting value, let me know. All right, I see the comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate the fact that you see value in what we are doing. So let's continue. We're going to wrap this section like in 10 minutes. I want to rush through it because we need to end the presentation by 9:30 so we can take questions and then talk about how we can work on some stuff together. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your response. I love the engagement. Thank you so much. I appreciate. So, the second model for e-commerce that you can do is what we refer to as you building a brand. And to build a brand is to build like a unique product. You bring a new product to the market. Okay? Now, for you to do that, if you are located in Nigeria, you need to have a product that is NAFDAC certified in most cases. Get a product. And for you to have a product that is NAFDAC certified, you need to get factory. You need a factory. You need a NAFDAC certified product. You need to set up, you need to have professional labels, product design, like professional pictures of your product. Then you design your website. Okay? Design the website. After designing the website, what next? The next step is create your product videos or pictures for advertisements. Design your Facebook page. Get your delivery system in place. Start advertising your product on Facebook or on IG, as the case might be. Okay? Then what's the final step? Okay, that's the final step. Then start advertising your product. And if you can, get people as distributors who can sell your product. It's already looking complicated. I can say that. But you don't need to be afraid. There's a simple way you can go about this. You can use the model called, some people call it white label, some people call it private labeling. So what do I mean by private labeling? For private labeling, like that product I shared with you. Can I see get that picture of that product? Okay, let me show you something. Okay, let me use okay, let me do something. Let me go over to Gigi again. I want to just okay. So let me just type something. Ulcer treatments. If they have any products that treats ulcer, for example, let's see. There's no search. There's no products. Okay, let's go. Ulcer treatments. If they don't have it here, we'll go to Facebook. So we have ulcer capsule, herbal ulcer care, herbal capsule. All right. So now let me show you something. Super green for healing wounds, ulcer. Okay. Okay, so let's take this one example. Let's just go with this example first. Let me see if the picture is clear enough. I don't know if this product is manufactured in Ghana. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, but let me just use this to explain what I mean. So say for example, you have decided on the product you want to sell. Okay, what you can do is look for that. If for example it's ulcer, go on Facebook or go on GG and check for. In fact, let's even use Facebook. Let's use Facebook. You know, like I said you should look for ulcer treatments. Ulcer treatments. Okay, I've done this search before. Then come to post. Okay, come to post. Okay, I'm seeing some posts here. All right, GI read. I don't know. Best-selling herbal cure to put an end to ulcer permanently. So you see these products, okay? You see these products. Sponsored. It's a sponsored ad. It's a sponsored ad. Let's go to. Okay, no. Let's just go to their websites. I want to just show you something. You know that ulcer is a big problem for many people. Let's learn more. Let's see their websites. It's going to open up. It's going to open up. All right. So this is why are they closing the eyes now? Okay, so this is their website showing testimonials and all that, talking about the products. So what you can do is this. If you want to sell this product, what you can do is this. And you want to be the only seller of this product in the country. What you can do is this. Buy this product. Okay? Order for the product. After you order for the product, get the manufacturer's contact details. Look for the manufacturer. Look for the manufacturer. Most times they will write the name of the company manufacturing the product as well as their address. Even if they don't put a phone number, go and check for the address on Google. If it's a standard company, you will definitely get their address, at least the name of the company manufacturing the product and their address. Go on Google, search for their address, If you can get their phone number, fine. If you cannot get their address, visit their factory. Negotiate with the manufacturer that you want to private label this product. What that means is this. They're going to produce this product for you, but with your own packaging and with your own labeling. So they will private label the product for you. Same content, but again, ensure that the product is working. If it's a health-related product, ensure that it's working. They will produce the same content with different label. It becomes your own, and you start selling. That way, you beat competition. I mean, there's no competition. You are the only one selling the product. So imagine you have a product. You are the only one selling in Nigeria, in Cameroon, in Ghana, in Benin Republic, as the case might be. You crush the competition, because if somebody sees the product online, he might want to go and Google it and check if he will see it on Gigi or Jumia, or maybe he thinks he can get the product from a regular retail shop, but they won't be able to find it. That way, nobody can compete with you. So if you are getting the product for say like 2,500 or 3,000 naira from the manufacturer, you can confidently sell the product for say like 18,000, 20,000 per bottle or per piece. You get the point. So if the manufacturer is getting you the product, landing cost, you're not importing. The manufacturer is getting you the products at maybe 1,200 or 2,000 naira or 3,000 naira per bottle. If you buy like 100 bottles, that's like 200,000 naira, and you sell for like say 18, 20,000 or even 25,000. That becomes your own unique product without any competition. So once you get a product like that, design a website for it, use that product, create a product video of someone holding the product, talking about the product, or a customer who have used the product, talking about the benefits of the product, or sharing his testimonial about the product, holding the product in their hand. When you use such videos, people will believe it more. They will order because they can't get it from anywhere. You are the only person. And that is when you will now understand the sweet part of the fact that Nigeria is 200 million people. So imagine you have a product you're selling, only you selling that product to 200 people or more. You can imagine how much you can make if your marketing is on point. So that is the second model you can use to do this thing. And if you want to do this model, what it means is that if you manufacture here in Nigeria, you have to transport your product to any country you intend to sell. So if, for example, you want to sell in Benin Republic, you need to send your product to Benin Republic. If you want, and you can do that via road. You don't need to do flights. You can do that through road. You can send your product from Nigeria to Cameroon, Benin Republic. Cameroon is over the sea. Same day, you can get your product in Cameroon in most cases. Benin Republic, Ghana, Togo, Equatorial Guinea, you can send your product to those countries via road. You don't need to import anything. And when your product get there, you can start selling. That is the model that you can use if you want to really dominate the market without competition. But again, I will advise, like I would say, it's a lot expensive than doing the regular dropshipping I just explained before now. You get? So that is how it is. You can have your product in any of these countries, sell, make profit from different economies, and you smile to the bank. So guys, with this explanation, I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to stop my screen sharing now. So that's basically how it works. That's basically how it works. The sweet part is, one thing that is busting my head about this business model is the fact that it's your ability to earn from different economy. We all know what's happening in the country Nigeria now. It's not like the way it used to be. So instead of you just limiting yourself to what you can do from Nigeria, why not sell your product to other economies and make money? And interestingly, cedis is higher than Naira. CFA is higher than Ghana. So why are you not benefiting from that economy? Tell me, why? Why? You get the point. So that's about that. So that I'm going to allow room for questions. So like I said, everything I've explained is what I do. I didn't hide anything from you. So if you have some technical knowledge, you can put up a website and you're in business. You get. However, I have something for those who would like to work with us. Okay, let me use this one. So you can take all this information and apply yourself. Do it yourself. You will still make money. You will still make money. However, if you'd like to work with us, we are having a challenge. I'm doing like a challenge by Monday next week. Okay, I'm doing a challenge. So I'll just mention it because I don't want to keep too many people waiting. I know some persons are already itching to exit the meeting. So let me just tell you what we are planning to do. So if it makes sense to you, you can come on board. How do you get distributors in another country for a private label product? It's easy. It's easy. Facebook ad will give you distributors. Okay? Facebook ad will give you distributors. It's not a problem. You can run ads on those countries. So let me just explain what we are doing before I take questions. So everything I've explained here, you can take it and apply yourself. Do it yourself. Okay? You can do it yourself. All right? But then, we have two things. There are two ways you can work with us. First one is, we can build everything for you. Sorry, please excuse me. All right, so We can build everything for you. Like we have two persons we've done this for. Like 2 months ago, we were doing this for international markets, but we had some serious challenges, so we had to stop it. So what we are doing now, we are building only for those selling to African markets. So if you're interested in selling across Africa, we have like a one-on-one something we can do for you. We build everything for you from scratch, but it's very expensive. So and not everybody can jump on that. Okay. However, the second option is I'm doing a challenge from Monday next week. And what is the challenge about? In the challenge, I'm going to this step I went through now explaining to you how it works. What I intend to do is during the challenge, 7 days challenge, I'm going to go through the entire process. I'm going to build a brand from scratch and start making money. Everybody on the challenge will see it being done step by step. Okay? So it's no longer theory. It's not theory. I'm going to literally go on my computer, research a product, build the website, set up the Facebook Business Manager, Facebook business page, start advertising the product, negotiate, look for a supplier, negotiate with a delivery agent, then we'll start advertising and let's see how much we can make within maybe like building everything will take, since we're doing a challenge, building everything will take me like within that 7 days. So at the end of the 7 days, I'll start marketing. And so another 7 days, let's see how much we can realize in the space of maximum 2 weeks of promotion and all that. So that's what I'm doing. And you can learn from that. You can learn from that, okay? But then it's not free. It's not free, okay? So if you want to join me on that challenge and see me build a brand from scratch, you can join our 7 days live dropshipping challenge starting next Monday, okay? The training costs 50,000 naira. Okay, I would share what are you going to be learning. It costs 50,000 naira, but I'm going to give a discount. This discount is supposed to have expired because some persons jumped on this discount yesterday. But the reason why I'm extending it is because I didn't drop the account details for them to make payments on the group early enough. I dropped it on the chart like this, like we're on the chart now, and many people could not take advantage of it, okay? So that's why I'm opening it up again, okay? So if you want to join us live on that challenge, you'll see me build a brand from scratch, and then you copy and paste the same model, okay? You can join the challenge. It's 50,000 naira, but we're going to give a discount, all right? So for today and tomorrow, you can come in for just, I don't have ebook, oh. As you see what I'm doing here, I don't have ebook. Everything I'm doing now, I'm showing you practically. Okay, there's something I've not showed you. I'm going to show you something now. Excuse me. I'm going to show you something now. Okay, before I show you, okay, this challenge, I'm going to pick a product. I'm going to pick a product, research the product, set up the website, start advertising. So you can replicate and copy what I do. Okay, just copy what I do and you can make money from it, all right? So it's 50,000 naira, but we're going to give a discount for today and tomorrow for 20,000 naira. So with 20,000 naira, you can sign up to join the challenge and see me build a brand from scratch. This is not an online course where you are going to be watching videos. You are going to be watching me, the way you are watching me on this live now, you're going to watch me build a business. That's what we're doing. It's not an online course. That's why it's called a challenge. Okay? So let me just share something with you guys. Because I know some persons will be like, this and that. Let me show you something. Okay, before okay. No need to even. Just a moment. I want to just show you something. I don't have an ebook. I'm just teaching what is working for me, honestly. And I'm not hiding anything. This toples white. So I want you to take a look. I'm sure you can see my screen. So let's allow it to open up. Let's allow it to open up. Alright, so this is a sample of orders we normally get. You see the name of the person, you see the quantity, you see his phone number, you see his address. This person is in Plateau State, Jos. So what do you see? Today is 10th of August, and today alone we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 orders for our product today alone. Yesterday was 9. We had so many orders. The day before yesterday, Tuesday, we had orders. 7th, we had orders. On Sunday, I don't run adverts. So that's why you did not see on the 6th. On the 5th, on the 4th, on the 3rd, you can see the orders coming in. These are orders for our product. As you can see, we have 1,400 orders. This is for Nigeria and some part of Ghana, some part of Cameroon. We have another set of orders here, 200 plus. All these orders were generated from Facebook ads for selling our product across 4 African countries. So, all this thing I'm explaining for you guys is not what I Googled online, it's what I'm doing currently. That's why I don't have an ebook. It's my business I'm showing you. I'm not afraid of competition because the market is wide enough for everybody. That's just the honest truth. The market is wide enough for everybody. You get. So, today alone, let me just check something. Okay, this month, let me do this month. You can see the number of orders, 10, 28, 36, 50, 19. These are orders this month alone. And we've spent 200,000 on advertisement this month alone. We have about 50,000 persons who have watched our video ad. Close to 3,000 people have clicked on our ad. And about 8,600 persons have visited our website this month alone. So it's a business I do. Okay, so everything I'm sharing with you is what is working for me. So I don't consider myself a guru or an expert or whatever. I'm only just sharing with you a business opportunity that is working for me. So the challenge is going to be 7 days. I'm building a business from scratch, and let's see how much we can make from that business. So if it makes sense, you can jump on the opportunity. Okay, it's 50,000 naira, but you can get it at a discount of 20,000 naira. Okay, if you want to register, I'll drop the payment details on the group before where we drop the link of this for this Google Meet. I'll drop the details of payments on the group. Okay, so now let me take your questions. So I'm going to go serially. Madam Margaret, please unmute your mic and ask your question. Madam Margaret, maybe she's not with us. Okay, let's go over to Alex. I'll just be calling the name I can pronounce. So I don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Mr. Alex. How you doing?
Very well, okay, Mena. Thank you very much. Your content is great. It's really superb.
Thank you.
My question is, at that point when you search, the part where you searched and changed Nigeria, and then the product shows,
Okay.
how do you know the product to choose? Because it basically is all categories. What we did was all categories. So how
Categories,
do you
yeah.
know the product to, like, okay, carve a niche on? You understand? Because
Okay.
it's like at that point for me is like oversaturation, too much information. You don't even know what to do
Product to
because
sell.
exactly, and then you have not thought about even going to source for the product itself. But when you how do you know what product to choose?
Oh,
That's a
that's
major thing for me.
okay. So, like I explained in the training, I said that products, you, 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 you just need to focus on something that is selling. And how do you know what is selling? It is by using the Facebook ad library. Now, how do you come up with an idea of what to sell? So, I'm going to give you guys some niche. Excuse me. I'm going to give you guys some niche that has good products for e-commerce, like in Nigeria and in and in Ghana. One, kitchen utensils. Kitchen utensils is a good niche. Baby item, baby niche is a good one. Security gadgets, security camera, security sunglasses, and anything security works. Car accessory is a good niche. Car accessory is a good niche. Which other one again? So of this niche I'm mentioning, you can now begin to think about products that can sell. But again, I'm going to explain to that to you in details. You're going to see how I'm going to pick a product during the live challenge. That's if you join. But of course, this niche I just mentioned. Then another one is fitness. I have a friend who in 2020, when the world was in lockdown, he did 110 million naira in sales in 6 months, selling 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 fitness equipment, treadmills, and products like that. He did 110 million naira in 6 months selling just in Nigeria. So, exercise, fitness, security, kitchen niche, car accessories, um, and then health. Health, there's crazy money. There's crazy money
Okay,
in health.
okay, okay.
You know,
My second
so
question is, what's your budget for your
adverts.
advert, for your Facebook advert?
Okay,
I
so
saw you've spent like over 200K. How do you do it?
usually,
Do you do it
currently,
weekly?
I do it daily. So currently, my
Okay,
adverts budget is 20K per day.
okay,
But it
okay,
doesn't mean you must spend that to get a sale. Like when I started, you always start small. So with a budget of 3,000, 5,000, you can get sales. What matters is you having a very powerful creative, a very powerful video for the advert. That's what does the magic.
okay. So which is the strongest? Video ads or post
Video
or
ad,
video post?
video ad is the best for physical products. People need to see it working, and there are different
Okay,
types of video ads that I can't go through now. Okay, maybe if you are part of this challenge, I would go in depth on that. But
okay,
videos
Mike.
sells the best.
Okay,
You get so
okay.
that's
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so not able to use my mic. NAVDAC for private label. Okay, now let me explain something. Let me just address that. If you are doing private labeling, you don't need to worry yourself about NAVDAC because originally the first manufacturer, like the main manufacturer of the product, supposed to have gotten the NAVDAC number. So if you are private labeling, it's going to use its NAVDAC number on your product because it's coming from the factory. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay? The next person is Halima Abdullahi. I hope I got that right. But as we are doing this, I want to drop the account details. We have a lot of questions here. Wow. I'm going to drop the account details for payments for those who want to join the live challenge. After today and tomorrow, the payments price goes back to 50,000 naira. So take advantage of the discount and join in at 20,000 naira. Okay. I'll drop it also on the group. I'll drop it also on the group if you want to register. Okay? So it's like we don't have Alima is not online. All right, Francis.
Hello, hello,
Okay. All right. What is
hello.
the question? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You discussed something about monopolizing a particular product that you only can sell.
Yeah,
How can we do that?
that's private labeling.
Okay, and I have another question, please. This one you're going to give a lecture on from Monday to next Friday. The one you're charging 20,000.
Yeah.
You're going to go. We're going to come with along with you, showing us what to do, or when we sell, we also get the profit for what we are selling,
Okay. Okay.
or you're just going to teach and that is all.
I'm going to be building a brand. I'm sorry, I'm going to be building a business from scratch, an e-commerce, a dropshipping business from scratch.
Okay, does that include? Is that for us, those who
It's
are
for
paying?
myself.
Or
It's for myself.
okay. Now
So
I
you can
understand.
see the process in reality,
Okay,
how it is
and
done. And
and we
for
could always.
okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. And we could always come back to you if we come across any difficulty. We
Sure,
can
you
still
can.
come back and ask you and tell
Sure.
you,
Because there
and
will
you
be a
still come
group.
along and show.
Yes, there will be a group
Oh,
where there will
okay.
be follow up and mentorship. You get.
Yeah. And I think we need a computer for that. We're going to need a
Um,
computer for that, right?
you will need a computer for the website, for setting up the website. But to follow me along on the training, you can do that with your
Mm.
phone.
Okay. After you're setting the program,
Yeah.
is that website going to be yours
Yes, it's going to be mine. It's
or
going to be mine.
okay? Okay. I
Yes.
understand now. I understand.
Yes. All right.
Can you
Thank you.
please shed some light about the monopoly of the product?
Well, like I said, you just need to identify. First of all, you need to identify a product you want to private label, and then look for a manufacturer who's already producing that product. Negotiate with them so they can
Okay.
private label for you. You give them a name you want them to use, and that's it. Once it's ready, they produce for you, and you start marketing. You know.
Okay.
We can do that on a one-on-one basis. We can do that on a
Yes.
one-on-one basis. That's what I said. But it's a bit expensive. It's not going to be
Okay.
less than 500,000 for we to do that service for you. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
It's not
lot.
going to be. But it's the best in my opinion. It's
And
the best
and can I get my 500,000 in a month?
in a month.
Yeah.
When you are starting, first month, no, because it's a business.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
for us, our first month
3 months.
we did like 300K in sales. First month.
Okay.
Second month we did like I think 1.2 or so, around 1.2, around 1.5, because second month we had distributors who were buying in bulk. You get, so
Yeah.
that's how
So
it's moving. So, but
okay.
for you starting, how much you are going to make is a function of what you are selling and how much you are spending on advertisement to promote it. You get,
Okay. I'm sure I'll get help from you, right?
so
I can get help from you, right?
sure you can, sure,
If
sure. If you
okay.
want to do that one on one, we can arrange that.
Yeah. Okay.
We can
So
arrange
thank
that.
you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, okay, Mana. Just to add to what Halima said,
Okay.
um, what you just said now is really prompting me to and tilting me towards paying that 500K. If I pay that 500K, would you give me mentorship? I'm talking of hands-on mentorship
Of
for the
course,
next 6 months to
of
enable
course.
me make that projection that you're looking at 500, I mean 300K,
Sure.
which you did in your first
I
month,
can't
and
collect
then
500K from you and not give you mentorship till you get
one
results.
point. No, 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 no. What I mean is not that kind. Not
Help
obviously
to
you give
sell.
me mentorship. You're a very generous guy. But what I'm saying is,
Yes.
in the sense that, like, what? Okay, looking at your projections, where you did a 300 first month.
Yeah,
Okay, then second month you did a 1.2.
Yeah.
and then third month 1 point, maybe 2 point something or what? What?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you, what are you currently doing now? Are you up to three minimum of three every month? Just a rough figure.
I don't want to go those details.
N-
I don't want to
No,
give those
I'm
details.
sorry. No, that's why I'm
But
just using a range.
it's
You know,
more than
I'm see.
1.5. It's more
You
than
know why I'm
1.5.
asking this?
Yeah.
You know why I'm asking this? I'm
Yeah.
looking at it from a purely a business perspective.
Perspective.
I'm an
Yeah.
economist,
Yeah.
so I'm looking at it that if I go to borrow, because I can with this with what you're saying, it's
Exactly.
really moving me and prompting me to go into a bank, collect a 500.
Because you are
No,
building a
no, jokes
business. Of
apart,
course,
that's
that's the
what life
truth.
is.
It's
Go
worth
to
it
a bank,
anyway. It's
collect
worth it.
500, collect 500.
Yeah.
Okay, with this, collect 500 and give it to you,
Yeah.
knowing that in 3 months I would
Maximum.
have
Oh,
made I would have made at
sir,
least nothing less than 2 million.
sir, we give him 6 months.
No, no, wait, I'm coming. In 3 months, I would have made 2 mil, and with that 2 mil, return back the 500. Then I know that the whatever is in that business is purely mine, and then couple with the fact that that is just in its first 3 months. You understand?
Yeah.
And then another question is how
First
much is
three
one going to be
months.
spending on ads with this projection?
Okay. Let me just show you something. Just a moment. Um, let me show you
Sir, could you
something.
give us to Sunday to pay this 20,000?
Ah, by Sunday it will be 50,000.
You know, there's heavy rains now, and this network doesn't work. And the banks is after tomorrow there will be no abuna.
Okay, you will need to go into the bank to make the payment.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Let's see. Let's see. let's see. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. But it's supposed to end tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday now, right? Tomorrow is Friday. So we started advertising 20th. 20th
Sir, make it Sunday. Sir, make it Sunday deadline.
20th.
Please. Please.
So first month we did 400,000 in advertisements. You get 400,000 on advertisements. So Mr. What's his name again? Mr. Alice, are you with us?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Yeah. So first month 400,000 on advertisements. You get.
Okay.
So that should be around. Let me divide it by 30 days.
That's an average of 40K.
By
I mean,
30. No, it's not up to 40.
no, it's not up to 40K.
That's like
But
13,000 per day.
yeah, 13.
You see, it's 13,000 per day. You get.
Yeah.
So usually, like I was telling the friends who were asking about this, on Tuesday. So what I told them was, even this 500 is for when you are doing the drop shipping model, not having your own brand. Because if you want to do your own brand, 500K won't be enough for products and marketing, and as well as our service charge. 500K won't be enough because you have to manufacture the products, you have to distribute to some states, maybe like 3 states for a start. Then you need to market. You need to spend heavily on advertisements. So if you want to do like private labeling, you should be looking like maybe 800 to #1,000,000 naira to get that off to a good start. But
Including the ad.
yes, including the ad. But if it is drop shipping, you can do it with that 500,000. We can do it. I'm not talking about that. I don't know, but we can do it for that 500,000.
Okay, so what's the income, expected income, projected income
I will
for
need
that
to. I will
dropshipping?
need to. Before I can even give you anything, I will need to first and foremost pick a product before any projection can come. At least
Okay.
I will pick a product before any projection can come in, you know. So
Yeah, for me, you would really, I would really love it if you really take your time in details on how you usually. Yeah, that's where my own,
yeah,
picking
we
the
can do
product.
that. We can do that one on one. We can do that one on one. So
Yeah.
let's give room for others to ask
Thank you very much.
questions. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Okay, somebody is shooting their question on the comment section. So let me go to the comment section. But Mr. Udoka, Mr. or Mrs. Udoka, please you can ask your question. Okay. If if it's still online, if it's still online,
Hear me?
yes, go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I'm still on. Okay, good evening to you all.
You're welcome.
All right. I want to thank you once again for this program. And I think I've been following you for some quite long now, for like some months. I've been with you.
Okay.
And this program that just came up is an interesting program that I think I can join. So before I proceed, I have like two, three questions I want to ask. One of the questions, based on the price we are talking about in building of everything, please, I want to be specified. How much is that price, including the adverts?
If it's including the adverts for
Yes.
drop
To
shipping,
build, yes, yes.
500,000. For
500.
private labeling, between 800 to a million naira.
Okay.
And that
So,
private labeling, you are starting with selling in one country.
okay.
Yeah. And then you're
Okay.
asking
That,
on the comment. I saw your comment, your question. For the 1 week challenge, is it via Google Meet or physical challenge? Google Meet.
yes.
It's
Yes,
Google
that is
Meet.
my second question.
Google Meet.
It's,
Google Meet. And the
okay, Google
sections will
Mail.
be every day we'll be recording the section every day. So you have the recordings available that you can go over.
Okay. So, based on the 500 aspect of the bill, is there any way we can sit one on one to discuss more deeply on that before I can venture on
You
that,
can
please?
message me on WhatsApp. I'll drop my WhatsApp number now.
I have your WhatsApp number
You have
already.
it already. Good. You can message me on WhatsApp
Yes.
after we finish this call. So we can talk
Or
more about that.
okay. My third question is that I'm finding it very difficult in running an advert on Facebook
On Facebook. You will
for
buy a
my
new
business.
Facebook account. There are people that sell. You will buy a new one.
I don't I don't understand Facebook account as in me under my business page. Finding it difficult in the sense that I cannot use my own personal
That's what I'm saying now. You
ATM
will
card
buy
to run an ad.
okay, is it okay. It's about your card and not that your account was restricted.
No, yes, it's about my card,
Then
the
you can get
payment
a
mode.
new anyway,
Sir?
we can sort that one out. We can sort that one out. That one is not a big issue. We can sort that one out. I know you don't have a do you have a business manager account?
Yes, I do.
And what is your payment method there? Is it dollar or naira?
Naira.
Okay. Which card have you is it pay you are using? The option of pay you?
No, actually, it was a friend of mine that usually helped me out, so I can't do it
Don't worry,
myself.
don't worry. We are going to cover all that in the 7 days challenge. So if you are going to sign up for it, we'll walk you through how to go about it. It's not really a problem. It's not really a problem. You have one more question, right?
That's the third question. That is just
Okay.
the third
We'll
question.
walk you through how to do it. That's not a big deal. Okay, that's not a big deal. Then somebody is asking, is it possible to use one website for different products? Yes. And how much is the domain per year? It depends on where you are buying the domain from. Some can sell for $20, some $30, some 5,000 naira, depending on where you are buying it from. Is it possible to use one? Okay, yes, same person. How much? Okay, how do you pay for the dispatch? Are they allowed to deduct from source when they go To deliver, yes,
So
yes.
I'll be on the line since. So.
Oh, I called you, but you just a moment. How do you
Oh,
open an
no, no,
account
no.
in Ghana where you deposit the money? You don't need to open an account in Ghana. What is the average budget to have for the first model of dropshipping? Average budget to get started, maybe like 100,000, 50, 100,000 is enough for you to get started on your own. But if you want us to do it for you, like 500k can be enough. But then you can watch me do it by joining the challenge. Mr. France Africa, you can ask your question. We don't have any other question again on the comment section.
Hello, Mr. Okemena. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, your regular student for years. Like, there's one other question that I want to the credibility, because it's one thing to have everything done, and probably you are stuck with either your delivery agent or your representative where they, this thing, the delivery pay on delivery is a time bound concept. You actually highlighted it the other time when we passed, and I think it is very, very important, most especially when you are trading across the border. Yeah, how do you get this credible, reliable? Even in Nigeria too, we have that I have that challenge with this delivery stuff, with these delivery people. The best of sometimes when you ask them to go for a particular to a particular location, they want to go around again in their own business before they now head for your own deliver your own product, which has caused a lot of challenges in the past for me. Sometimes you lose money even. So now that even if you are having that challenge here in Nigeria, how do you cope? How do you manage if adventure you have such a challenge across the border? That's my major question, sir.
Okay. Delivery agents have their unique challenges. You can't eliminate them. You have to deal with them, and you can just look for ways to minimize them. Okay, so if a delivery agent is becoming difficult for you to work with, it's simple. Change him. Change and get another company. Like when I started selling in Cameroon, the delivery agent was not up and doing, and I moved on. I looked for another one, and we've been doing business fine. Yes, she's not 100% perfect. Sometimes she doesn't follow up, but I need to remind her, ensure that she follows up. If she calls someone, the line is not going, I'll need to ensure that I follow up with her to ensure she calls that person again. Sometimes if she tells me the line is not ringing, I go ahead, dial the number myself, and if I notice it's ringing, I communicate with her, the line is ringing now, go ahead and call the person and close that sale. Another thing you can do too is you can have a customer service person that does that follow up for you. So you can put the person on commission basis salary, where you tell the person it is the number of fulfilled orders that will determine how much you are going to be paid. So you can now have an arrangement where you pay per every fulfilled delivery. Like the person I'm using in Benin Republic, I pay her per delivery, 500 naira per delivery, in addition to recharging her phone for calls and the basic salary. So she knows that she needs to be up and doing, because for every fulfilled order, she gets an additional payment. So that way, she's the one that will now be prompting the delivery man to do his job on time. Because if it delays and there's a failed delivery, that's bad business for her, because it means her money will reduce. But if she follow up on customer, pressure the delivery guy to do his work on time, that's more money for her. So monetize it, and you get them working, you know. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Furthermore, sir, the honesty. How have you gotten
My
any
brother,
challenge?
honesty,
The
well,
honesty,
the thing is,
the honesty.
I've heard of
In
people running away with, delivery agent running away with the money of,
uh
you know. But most times, I think what causes that is because You know, some people will allow the delivery agent to hold their money for a long time, hold a huge amount of money for a long time before paying the money. You don't do that. You don't put them into temptation. So what we do for most of our delivery agents, at the end of the day, they remit to us. But for those in other countries, maximum 1 week you remit, you get. So if you don't remit, we know that there's a problem. We need to follow up. You get. So for those ones in Nigeria here, they make deliveries. I follow up on them. Do your
No, that
transfer. Do the transfer
Nigeria is
ASAP.
simple to handle.
Do the transfer ASAP. So they don't see that big money in their account and they are tempted to want to run away with the money or do something shady with it. But I mean, most of those guys are making money. They're making crazy money. Delivery agents are making money. All those guys
They are
who
making
drive
money.
bikes, some of them make as much as 20, 30,000 every day.
Yes,
So
that's
those
correct.
guys are in money. So if they are serious and they know what they are doing, they will not touch your money because they are making money. You know.
It's
So
okay.
that's just
It's
about
all
it.
right. We put it to test and see.
Yeah. So for those who want to sign up for the training, you can oh, I forgot. I wasn't even charging my phone all along. So if you have any question, okay. So Udoka says, okay, Peter Olo Olakunle, can a person still reach out to you after the challenge to learn what was taught during the challenge? Yes, you can reach out to me to ask questions, not to learn. The learning is during the challenge, and the recording videos are there to put you through. But if you have questions after the challenge, based on the challenge, you can ask. But not that you want to learn from from scratch. That is the purpose of the challenge, and the recorded videos will do that job. In case you're having challenges in delivering items, try our company. We are registered and licensed in Lagos and Ogun State. Just check on this time. Okay, this one is advertising your Mr. Udoka. I see your work. All right, no problem. So, if you are interested in signing up for the 7 days challenge, use the account details I'm dropping now on the group and register. Okay. If you don't have any further question, we're going to wrap it up here. Let me see. Oh, we have some new hand, Abby? Or don't we? No new hands. Okay, so Matilda. Yes, Matilda. Please go ahead and ask your questions. Matilda, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello.
Hello, ma.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, ma. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh.
Great.
With the delivery system, I also have a problem. I want to ask if the delivery agent, you give him your mobile number so that at every delivery, the money is paid directly to your mobile number. Can that also be done?
At the end of each day, you can do that.
Every delivery, every
If
delivery.
you want to do every
When
delivery, no problem. You can ask the person if he has the time to do every delivery. Most of them will not have the time to be doing after every delivery. Do you know why?
no.
Because many of them are not working only for one customer.
Oh,
They have
okay. Okay.
so many people they are working for. So they cannot be doing delivery at the end of, they cannot be doing transfer at the end of every delivery. It's going to delay their money.
Mm,
So it's at the end of the day's affairs that they will do, that they most times do their deliveries. You get. So,
okay. So I can negotiate with him if he
of
can have
course,
time to.
yes, you can negotiate that with him.
Oh, all right. Okay. Secondly, the adverts. Does it mean if I connected to the do it for me, I
Yeah.
have to be also adding money for the advert?
Yes. We'll teach you how to do that.
It means every day I'll pay for an advert fee.
Yes, you'll be advertising every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
After you've handed everything to me, or during
As we are
when you
managing
are.
it now, even before we hand over to you, we will be running adverts. We'll be running adverts off the money you paid. You get off the money you paid.
That advert will be from the what I paid.
Yes, for the period we are managing for you, it's going to be from what you paid. Then
Oh,
after,
okay.
when we are handing over to you, you will now be the one to take charge of payment and all that for your
Oh,
adverts. Yeah.
okay. And you also said that how much you get depends on the product
Yes.
and how much you spend on adverts.
On advert and on delivery.
Yes. So I want to ask, that the product has to be expensive,
Not
or
necessarily. You can sell low ticket products, you can sell high ticket products. It depends. It doesn't have to be expensive before you make good money.
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
It doesn't
okay,
have to be.
okay.
All
All
right.
right.
So thank you so much for
Thank you.
asking. Thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording now. For those who missed the section, they can watch the recording later today.